The GASB recently added a project to its current technical agenda to re-examine the financial reporting model. This project came about after 2 years of extensive research, reaching out to stakeholder groups throughout our organizations. And what it's really going to do, it's going to be a project that will provide us with an opportunity to take a look at potential improvements to the current financial reporting model. When you look at today's financial reporting model, without a doubt, it significantly improved financial reporting. Users have a much better way to assess the financial position of each government, and that's through a more comprehensive picture that the current model provides.
Reexamination of the reporting model has become a top priority for GASB's constituents. The board's advisory council has consistently ranked reexamination at the top of its list of potential projects. Consequently, the board added the topic to Preagenda Research in 2013.
So while the results of the Preagenda Research show that the majority of the current components of the financial reporting model remained effective, the staff did identify some areas of the model that could potentially benefit from some improvements. For example, governmental fund financial statements. As we all know, the measurement, focus, and basis of accounting in these fund statements is the current financial resources and modified accrual basis of accounting. So the board will be looking at this area to determine whether or not they can make improvements to make this more conceptually sound as well as consistent between one government to another.
Regarding the statement of activities, the board will be examining the effectiveness of the current net cost format due to concerns raised during the Preagenda Research. They'll also be exploring the idea of a government-wide statement of cash flows and whether the benefits of this type of information will outweigh the costs of preparing and auditing it.
In looking at major fund reporting, a number of research participants expressed a strong interest in seeing additional information, especially around the debt service fund. So as the board moves forward, they'll likely explore the possibility of providing such information and debate whether or not this should be in the form of additional note disclosures or as part of the major fund presentation.
An important focus of this re-examination is to make the MDNA more meaningful. The board will consider whether certain sections of the MDNA should be eliminated and how to enhance the current guidance on other sections. One of the concerns that was raised during the research phase of this project is that although MDNA provides an explanation of the changes that occurred from the prior fiscal year to the period that is being reported on, it doesn't provide sufficient analysis of why those changes occurred.
For budgetary comparison information, the board will discuss whether presentation as a basic financial statement or required supplementary information is more appropriate. The board will also discuss which variances, such as original to actual or final to actual, provide the most useful information.
Throughout the project, one of the things the board's going to keep looking for are ways to reduce the complexity and the length of financial statements. Without a doubt, the biggest criticism of government financial reports is they're not issued on a timely basis. So we're going to keep a really keen eye out towards opportunities that might allow financial statement preparers to get these financial statements out on a much more timely basis.
The board will begin deliberations in October 2015, and it expects to issue an initial due process document for public comment by the end of 2016.
So as always, GASB wants to hear from you. Sharing your views is critical to the development of this project and changes that we might make to the reporting model. Don't ever feel like your voices can't make a difference, because they truly can impact standard setting going forward.